So hi there. I'm starting a new project today. I'm calling it Mayday, but I don't know if that'll be the final title or not. It's a game. It's not one that's been kicking around the back of my head for a while. There's a lot of work I want to do on this. I want to program it. I'm working on a couple of models that I'll probably record later on. That would be Blender. I'm actually starting on a new character right here. But yeah, obviously this haven't gotten far yet. Yeah, so um lately I've been doing a lot of work on just learning about Unreal and brushing up on my C++ and all that other stuff. And well, I think I know enough now to do a project on my own, you know, from scratch. And that's what this is. So literally, like, you're watching me, like, this is the first time I've launched this in an IDE. There's nothing here, like everything is completely empty, right? um right, this is just like what you get when you tell Unreal to create a new project. um yeah, I'll let this compile. I'm gonna listen to some tunes. By the way, what I'm listening to right now, I don't know if I'm going to edit it in or not, is Miss Monique. She's a DJ from Ukraine. I really enjoy her stuff. Where is it? There it is. Um, this is from 2022, but yeah, she's got a bunch of. She's probably got like 1,000 videos on YouTube, and they're all great to program too. Okay, I think this is done. Let's start up Unreal. All right, here we are. Empty. Um, Nothing. I created a map, and that was as far as I got. Um, so let's get started. I'm gonna start with um, game mode, just something simple. So blueprint class. All right. Now all I need is some C++. So let's start with the character. Let's see. Let's open up the game mode here. Um, Player controller. Well, let's start with the character. I'm going to start with the character. So, where is, it's over here. C++ class, this isn't there. All right, I'll do it this way. Where's add? That's not the right add. There we go. Start with a character. We'll call it Mayday character base. we'll put it in, make it private, we'll put it in characters. And we have a character. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do for this is I think I'm going to create it in a way that is probably should have thought this through. I thought I had a great idea when I started. Like, okay, I'm going to just do this. But now that I'm sitting here looking at code, it's a little more difficult. Well, all right, let's start by defining some things. Let's start by cleaning up some of this stuff. So I don't know if I'm going to use, probably will use tick for this, but yeah. So let's start with some components. So thank you, Unreal. How did you know? So yeah, I'm going to definitely be using AI where I can while I'm doing this, but I'm not doing it in the way that, you know, I'm not going to be vibe coding. I'm going to let it do stuff like that for me, right? But I have some stylistic things I'm going to change. I don't want to forward declare it here. I want to forward declare it up top, which Writer will usually let me do it. Just had to think about it. And I think I also want to have an ability system in here too. So let's create a U property visible. I just noticed Writer did not set that up the way I want it either. Anywhere. Blueprint. Read only. Category. I want a U ability system component pointer. Ability system component. Oh, I bet I need to add it to this guy. No? Where is it? This? You know what? This is 3.7. I wonder if they changed it. This looks like the right place. Oh, build. There it is. Why doesn't it like that? The name of any module. All right, let's find our modules. All right, you know what? Here we go. Let's do it this way. Control T, ability system component. Alt name. Ah, what the? This is why I'm calling this the Broken Clock Project, by the way, because I'm only right twice a day. Or once a day if it's a 24-hour clock, I suppose. Oh, goodness. What is the name of it? Ability system... Enhanced ability system? No. Let me find it. That's... wrong tab. I should have done this to start with. gameplay abilities. Okay. It's not it either. Well, let's just see if it builds. Couldn't find it. All right, why are you lying to me? This looks like... Oh, is it just in runtime now? Let me see. Ryder doesn't seem to mind. Let's go. Just drop it in here for now. Doesn't like it now. Come on, man. Oh, I bet. Is it this? Do I need to add it here? Gameplay abilities. Then if I go here, build. I will also need gameplay tasks. Any other suggestions, Ryder? Nope. All right. Now let's go back to the header file. What? Add reference. Yes, I just did that. Okay. Thanks, Ryder. I already did that. However, let's take that out. Let's just forward declare it. Okay, so let's go to the constructor here. Clean up some of this crap. Set this to false for now, but we'll probably change that to true later on. Let's create these components. So start with the spring arm, I guess. Create default sub object, use spring arm. Thank you, Ryder. I'm gonna call this camera boom. In fact, all right. Let's see. I want to attach it to the root component. So camera setup attachment root component. It's like you're reading my mind, or that I've done this 100 times. All right. Any other suggestions for me? Yes. That'll be fine for now. What else did I create? I created a, oh, the camera, right? Call it main camera because I probably will add more cameras, but maybe in blueprints. set that up. So maybe I should back down because I'm just kind of doing this without explaining it, but I'm also not sure that that's the point of this. I'll explain it when I'm done. Yes. Okay, and then we have, I think I'll probably want to set focal lengths and stuff like that, defaults, but for now this should be fine. I also want to set up the ability system component. I don't think I need to do anything with that. Let me check the documentation real quick. Let's see. Anything virtual, any protected. Okay, that'll be fine for now. I'm not really going to do much with it right now. I'm just trying to build out the initial stuff. So let's do a build. And then let's come over here. Let's go to Mayday. Oh yeah, I can close you. And let's create a blueprint. So in content, I'm gonna make a characters folder. Actually, I'll make a blueprints folder. And then we'll make a characters folder in there. Let me see if I can make blueprints folder blue. Blueprint. Okay, characters. Let's make a new blueprint class. Make it from the class I just made. Mayday character base. BP underscore. Well, this is going to be like our initial test character. I don't know. I'm not going to make this the final character. In fact, I'm probably just going to download something from Mixamo for this. So yeah, let's just do Mayday test character. Okay. Let's see. So we have the capsule, we have the camera boom, the main camera, and the mesh. That looks right for now. We can set that here, not the spectator. Okay. I should set the game mode on the map too, shouldn't I? Now if I hit play, nothing happens. Oh, that's because I haven't set up any inputs or anything yet. Well, I wouldn't expect anything to happen. I haven't even gotten a character yet. Let's do that. I'm going to just go to Mixamo. All right, let's pick a character. I could just do something like, let's pick a character. Something generic will be fine. Something a little fun, I guess. Be looking at it for a while, but with some I always end up with Amy, so I'll do Amy. Okay, let's get some animations. I love how this has like a swing to it. I just need a standard walk cycle here. So many, but well, let's have some fun with it. Let's see. Like, yeah, not the what I'm looking for. That's not walking. That's a bad name for it. How about this guy? Walking with a swagger. Kind of like that. All right. Let's grab this and the skin. 30 frames per second is fine. We'll just drag it into a new place for it. Need an animations, and I need a skeletal. Go ahead and import the skeletal mesh first. Okay. Import the skeletal mesh. Import. It imported the. Oh, it's just got a terrible name. Okay, let's start with a new folder for her, Amy. Actually, I'm going to actually call this characters. All right. And it deleted my folder. Cool. All right, we'll do some organization. So I need. Let's take a look at the skeleton here. Okay. Oh, I don't have the animation. I just have the material, and it created the material for me, and the material instance. What's it an instance of? FPX legacy something something surface material. Whatever, it'll work. Let me rename these things. So this is the skeletal mesh. So SKM Amy did import the animation. While we're at it, enable root motion, force root lock. Save that. So let's create a folder for her textures. Okay. I know, like, I'm probably not going to add a lot of stuff to this since this is just a temporary thing, but there's no reason why I shouldn't organize it anyway. And plus, the way I'm kind of figuring out right now how I'm going to organize the whole project, so that's why I'm taking a minute here to take care of that now. It's an animation, so let's create a new folder for animations. Now we're going to call this, we're going to make a new folder for walk cycle. And then open that, come here. So let's rename this. So walk Amy, walk forward. Something like that's fine. Move it into walk cycle. And then let's see. Just call this I'm gonna put these all together because they go together. Okay, that's nice and organized. Okay, we can put her in here now. So we should have a BP Amy. The mesh. Okay, let's rotate her 90 degrees and bring her down to the floor. I think that's too close to the floor. And that's too high up off the floor. So let's see if yep, there we go. Now if we hit play, there she is. Woohoo! Okay. Obviously not much else to do right now. Interesting lighting. But okay. I need an idle animation. Let me grab an idle animation for her. Why does she look so angry? Maybe. No. I'm looking for one where she just looks kind of like laid back. No. Although I could use that for something later, maybe. Maybe that one. That one. I'll install both of those. I'll rename that. Might be able to reuse these, but for now, just do it that way. Okay, we got some animations. I guess I should set her up with a simple animation blueprint. So let's do that now. Actually, let's do it under. Well, I'm going to move stuff into C++ at some point. So I think for now, I'm just going to make a simple animation blueprint for her. So let's have her stand there. And then in the blueprint, set the animation blueprint. Now I hit play. She is She's floating off of the floor. Okay, I have to fix that. But she is idling now, not just standing there like a T. Okay, let me just real quick fix that thing where she's floating. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to bring this over here. So that I can look at the running game at the same time. Okay. So, oh, okay. Do it this way then. There we go. She's on the floor. All right. Put her back up here. Now, what do we want her to do besides just stand there? I need enhanced input. Is that turned on? Should be. Yeah. Okay. So I need some inputs. So let's do that. So content, let's do make a new folder, input. We'll make another new folder, actions. So in here I'm going to put some input actions, and we also need a input mapping context. So we're going to call it IMC Mayday for now. Let's make some actions. So we need an action for movement. So literally that's all I'm going to do for right now. So let's set this up. I think this is needs to be a oh man, did they change? This looks different than 5.6. Did I not make an input access? I made an input mapping context. Oh, that's right. So why did I have to save? Wait. Oh. Delete it. Create it. Try this again. Input action. There we go. IA move. There we are. Okay. Axis 2D. I don't think I need any triggers or modifiers. Not here anyway. All right, let's save that. Let's make a input mapping context. Let's go to the mapping context rather. We'll make a mapping IA move. We're going to need 4 of these for now. So I'm going to, so my keyboard is Dvorak. So this is my Dvorak key settings here. So if you don't like it, well, so anyway, this comma is the same as W on everybody else's keyboard. So that is up, right? I need a modifier because I want to swizzle X to Y. YXZ is fine. And then A is A. It's the same. So that's left, right? So I need a modifier to negate it on the X. And then E is the same as D, so that's right. Maybe I should, you know what? I'm gonna make it O, which is the same as S, as down or backwards. So let's negate it and also swizzle it. Okay. And then the last one is E, which is the same as D. So this is to the right. So it doesn't need any modifiers, I don't think. Because I'm only negating, am I negating? Yes. Okay. Now, just real quick, let's I move. Okay. So let's do or let's get movement component. It's add input vector. That's what it is. I just had to remember what it was. And the input vector should be the action value. Oh, right. It doesn't work. Let me check if it's even firing. I probably forgot to do something. Yeah. I need it begin play. I need to do the enhanced input stuff. So let's see, enhanced. I guess I need the player controller, huh? Add mapping context. And then well, it's working sort of. I have my axes wrong. All right, so I have up and down, left and right and left, up and down. So that's easy enough to fix. I need to take the swizzle out of here. Actually, let's copy it first. Take the swizzle out of here. Put it in here. And then also take the swizzle out of here and put it in here. All right, I almost have it. They're backwards. I think the directions are right, but I have navigations in the wrong place. How did I not notice that before? All right, how am I? Copy this and then move it. And then oh, wait, no. Delete that. So this is okay. So I need to remove this one. And let me do it that way. Let's see what happens now. Okay, forward goes forward, backward goes backward, left goes left, and right goes right. All right. Okay, the most simplest of things, and it took me a long time to get it, but it's there now. Now I'm not going to keep this like this. This is going to have to move into C++, but I have to figure out how I'm going to do that right now. So right now I'm just trying to get things set up at least for a minute so that I have a place to work from next, right? So yeah, like this is going to move into C++ right here, and so will this. And I'll probably be making a custom, and I'll definitely be making a custom anim instance. Right, I should be able to change, no? Oh yeah, here we go, parent class. There must be, I know there's a way. Cool. All right. So let me just see, how long have I been doing this? 47 minutes. Now I know this is not going to be all polished and stuff, but you know what? I don't care. Let me see, what else can I do here? I don't want to get into a big coding thing right now. I could. I mean, you know what? Actually, I'm thinking about it. At a minimum, I need to make a subclass of this. I need a, see, I'm going to call it player, Mayday character. Okay. And then I'm going to, once this compiles, I'm going to immediately go back to not here, here. And I'm going to go back to, I'm in the character. Let me, settings. Okay, that shouldn't change anything. Everything should still just work. I mean, if you call this working. But the reason I did that was I want to handle the input stuff in C++, but I don't want the base character, the character base, to have to deal with that, because I'm also going to use this for my AI characters as well, and they're going to use a different method, obviously, of moving around and whatnot. So just thinking it through, let's see. I'm I'm not sure. Is it a begin? It's probably a begin play thing, right? Um, let's see. Get enhanced. What's it called on the blueprints? Enhanced input local player. Maybe local player. I can find that. Get local viewer playing. I'm not remembering. This is the kind of stuff you only set up like once at the beginning of a project. So, to the Googles or enhanced player input. Where's the component? Enhanced input component. See, is there a get override input component class? Oh, look at that. Add axis. Bind action, that's what it is. Or bind axis. Bind vector axis. Nope, not it either. I might have to look this up. So I think here's where I'm going to leave off. So to do input action, set up input. Yeah. Like the most basic. But yeah, it's amazing. Like I had this whole thing planned out in my head, and I didn't get very far in 45 minutes, but I guess it's the beginning, and I haven't really even figured out the structure of things yet. I honestly not even 100% sure of the genre of this game, right? It's definitely going to be sci-fi. Like I have a good idea of the plot, but there's so many details I haven't worked out yet. And I'm hoping that just by writing some code and working on the different pieces of it, like, you know, like I'm working on models and stuff like that on the Blender side of things, that I'll be able to get, you know, something good out of it all, right? I mean, it's really early on, and I'm still obviously conceiving not only plot ideas, but a lot of ideas. So it's hard to get focused. I'm glad I got a little bit going right now, and I'm not gonna go any further because for now, because this is going to be long and I don't really want to edit it if I don't have to. So with that, I'm going to sign off. Well, I hope you enjoyed this totally random rambling of me not really getting anything done. Anyway, thanks for watching.